So this is the start to Tunnel and Ring Arch. I'm standing in Courthouse Wash, which is something that most people, when they come to Arches, completely bypass, myself included. So I'm gonna go out and see what it actually looks like out there. Hopefully it'll be pretty cool. So let's go see what the tunnel and Ring Arch look like, shall we? We're heading directly over here. See if we can find the tunnel. Pretty excited. Pretty easy to follow trail to start with. It isn't a parking lot, it is just a pullout on the side of the road, as you can see over there. But then the trail is pretty well defined. Looks like a few people come down here, so this should be cool. I know that this is also one of the two places where you can backpack in Arches. Both hikes we have done today. So there's a backcountry spot in the Devil's Garden, and there might be 2 or 3 backcountry spots in Courthouse Wash here. So we're heading that direction. So you walk into the wash, and then it looks like we walk out of the wash. I was mistaken as well. I originally thought we were gonna go up into that little slot. We're not. You actually follow the trail off the road, across the wash, and the wash will be on your left, and just aim for that big rock point right there. Again, look at the trail, it's massive. So just follow the trail. Just absolutely beautiful day. Not too hot, not too cold. It's perfect. This place is just epically beautiful. Look at it. I mean, unreal, man. I like these little hoodoo points all over. Tomorrow, little hoodoos everywhere. Everything in the desert is sharp and wants to poke into you. Every bush, every plant, everything always wants to stick you. I'm not 100%, but I think we're gonna be going right by these rock outcropping here. Stuff that's fallen off the top of that big daddy. And then we're gonna start veering right. So, pretty sweet. See, everything. Sharp, 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 sharp. I tell you. But it's worth it. It's beautiful. So I was told to check near these boulders for old cowboy signatures. So somewhere in here are some old school cowboy etchings. That one? Pretty interesting.
1917. Someone decided to do some scissors. Please don't scratch things into the rock. Fall loveliness for y'all. So cool. Bale of Keys. Now up. It's one part about the desert. It's not like alpine hiking where you get to go up and stay up and then come down. The desert is a wave of up and down and up and down, just like the rocks. You have to kind of conform to what it wants you to do. Crazy, right? All right, guys, so that's the rock edge where we just saw the name scratchings. I followed the wash and then had to cut back dry land, which was a mistake. So there's a trail that stays right next to this cliff edge right here. And then as we go, looking at the map, there's this little V-notch right here. And that is the canyon that we're shooting for. Nice little notch. I'll show you as we get a little closer. But don't make the mistake of sticking with the wash. After you see the rock scratchings, stay to the right and stay up high on the bench. This is the trail you want to take. Turn right at this tree that's sticking out and go up. I continued down the wash and had to find a way across. But if you go up at this little tree, right here, there's a little trail. It'll take you all the way to it. See the notch I'm talking about comes down there. It's pretty obvious once you get out here. It's definitely a gigantic V-notch. Cool though. Lots of interesting shelves out here. What looks to be some really cool arches. Sorry. As you walk closer, it gets much wider. Back always looked pretty V-ish. Now it's just a big wide open space. So, pretty cool. Just a massive wash right out in the middle of arches. This would suck in a super hot day though. There's no shade. Remember, if you come out into these parks, make sure you have plenty of water and you put your safety before anything else, please. Don't blame me if you come out here and something bad happens. This giant slab of rock. This is all one massive piece of rock. It's like a parking lot, but way better because no cars are on it. Pretty sweet, huh? Just look at that. It's so big. The size of this wall. It just goes all the way back this canyon. It's crazy. Anybody else see the Ninja Turtle right there? That's what it looks like to me. Ninja Turtle. When you come in, look for this little notch right here. That will be your guiding point because the tunnel is just to the right of it over here. So look for that little half dome and the big overhang right there, and that will lead you right to the tunnel. All right, once you get through the V-cut, it does get a little tricky. And again, I still haven't found this yet, but what I'm seeing are just a lot of footprints right in the wash. And they do go up and over, but right now I'm just gonna stick with wash time here and see where it gets us. It's heavy tracks. Definitely some big rocks, huh? If you like rocks, Southern Utah's your jam. It's right there. Tunnel slot, we're gonna see, or tunnel arch, or the tunnel, sorry, Jesus. We're gonna see if we can find a way up to it. That doesn't get us in any kind of trouble. Yeah, look at that thing. Super cool, eh? Super cool. And right there, I think, is the other side, you guys. It's pretty steep to get up there. And that last little part is definitely exposed. So let's go see if we can check it from the other side. And if not, we're just gonna have to see it from the bottom. Because again, don't want to get hurt. Just walk right to it. The tunnel. Pretty crazy, right? The camera will not do it justice, but it's steep. Sorry, everybody. As you can see, I'm 6 feet, and there's just no way if I was out here with someone else, or maybe if I had seen a single other person on this trail. But it's a good, wide, no real handholds that I can see, and I just can't risk the fall. Being out here all by yourself changes the game a little bit, so I'm going to enjoy it from the bottom. Don't worry, I'll climb up in there a little bit, or at least peek in and show you guys. But tunnel, the tunnel, pretty cool. I mean, great little spot to get away from people in arches, for sure. Quiet. So straight out in front of us there is Harris Wash, and somewhere right out here is Ring Arch. I do not have the juice to make it there today after doing almost a 9-mile hike in Devil's Garden this morning, and this, my body is cooked, and I am heading to Canyonlands tomorrow. So I'm going to head back to the car, but this is a really easy, super fun, different hike. If you want to get away from people while you're in arches, come check out the tunnel. Ring Arch is out here. There's a lot of cool things you could definitely check out. So don't think I'll film much unless I find something on the way back that's super interesting. But just to give you guys a quick view, this is what it actually looks like sitting right out in front of Ring Arch. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. So, you know, I always figure get out here and enjoy, my friends. Super simple, super fun, super easy. Just make sure you're following the trail, or you have some sort of GPS to make sure you get here easily. All right, my friends. Peace. I just want y'all to see how steep this actually is leading up to this. It's kind of crazy, y'all, but just check that out. Not a bad day. Not a bad day at all.